All right, folks, let's put a tub in this house today. Don't do it like me, because it ain't going to be right, but it's going to work. Let's start by clearing this slab off and get this vinyl up off of it. It seemed to have been the choice back in the 80s, but we'll leave it there right along with the drapes and the green carpet. We're going to put some ceramic tile down in this bathroom, and it will not adhere to this, so let's get rid of it. This is a Bayer jackhammer from Harbor Freight. It's got a SDS Quick Connect on the end of it, and it is a wonderful tool, and it makes quick work of this. If you have ever run a scraper that is attached to the end of a broom handle, you will know what I'm talking about. You will go home with blisters the size of Texas that day. But today, the only thing the size of Texas is the size of these vinyl chips coming up. How about that? I quit hiring apprentices a long time ago because 9 out of 10 of them want to play on their phone and they want to tell you all about what they can't do instead of just finding a way and getting the job done. So let's get it done. All right, let's bring the tub in here. Let's get this thing laid down. Let's mark the hole. Of course, it doesn't line up at all with the original hole that was there, so we're going to knock out about a square foot so we'll have plenty of room to reach in behind and get this thing hooked up. About the only apprentice I've ever worked with that I mostly like is Maple, and this is her right in the background. She works for scratches on the head and treats, and don't fuss about it. Jackhammer makes pretty quick work out of this slab. It's about 3 inches and it's dirt underneath. There you go. But anyhow, what takes time is digging these rocks out around the rebar that's laid in this slab. So it's best just to pull it up, bend it out of the way, and just keep on going. We're gonna bring the vacuum cleaner in here in a minute. By the way, I'm a big boy, and these knee pads come from Harbor Freight as well. I think they're about 50 bucks. They're a gel type, and they make getting on your knees and doing your job pleasurable. So let's get this vacuum cleaner here and get some of this trash up. A broom and a dustpan make good work of this, but Lord, this vacuum cleaner, man, it just knocks it out. It is no comparison. This thing will suck up, it's a D-wall, you can't see it, but it'll suck up about 50 pounds of dirt before you gotta go wheel it out. Let's get this impaction cleared out of here. That's a little side effect of sucking up all this old busted up concrete. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and knock out this last corner of this slab real quick. Make sure we got plenty of room. We're gonna be pulling that piece of sheetrock to the left of the stream back out and restudding that wall so we can reach out right up under this tub and put the traps in it. You'll see me take that jackhammer and put it down in there in the dirt to loosen it up. Take my advice, do not put that thing on drill or rotate because it will hurt you. It will put a whipping on you. There we go. Looks like somebody's ready for lunch. All right, tub coming in for one of the last times, I hope. Make sure we drilled all the holes just right. Trust me, I've done it wrong before. Here we're taking that piece of sheetrock off so we can expose the back of the tub and get to the plumbing. Pull the pecs around, work on putting the traps in. This is Mr. Horst. I am his apprentice, if anything. He is in his later 70s, and this man has got mountains of knowledge. And if you don't have one of these, get one. It'll be your friend when you hang in sheetrock. We can all follow the little printed arrows down the sheetrock just as good, but Lord, with this thing right here, you just don't miss. It has been a wonderful investment. You gotta get you one. It runs off of about 6 AA batteries, and it takes about 2 weeks to kill them. Let's go ahead and get this tub attached to these rafters so we can get the walls up to it. Here we got a little imperfection in the measuring the layout of the frame. This is a 6-year-old house though. That ain't nothing to be mad about. So we just cut some shims out and rip them and put them in here so they'll shore up the bathroom wall. Something I like about Mr. Horse, he's always right there. He is like a contractor's handbook. He knows everything. There's nothing he don't know. He will correct you if you're wrong, which is something I have a utmost respect for. We haven't long been let go of a fella. We had to run to town to get some wood, some more supplies, and we come back about an hour and a half later, and he was asleep in the kitchen floor. So we woke him up, let him finish his day, and just didn't call him back. We don't really fuss at these guys. We don't really scream and holler at them. That's just something we've come to expect from them. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So typically, it's just me and one or two other guys doing these homes. And yes, that is a hatchet in my back pocket. I use that to cut my sheetrock with. It's become something I have highly preferred over a utility knife because it lasts a lot longer. It dulls a lot slower. And when it goes dull, you just throw a rock on it and you're right back to good. All right, folks, that's about it. That's the wrong way to put it in a tub. I appreciate your time if you followed along with me, and have a good day.